On to audience comment. We have several people signed up to address the council. When I call your name, please come to the podium, give your name and city of residence for the record. You have 5 minutes. The timer's next to the city clerk. First is Sam Bellimio. Did I pronounce that right, Sam?
Close. It's Sam Bellimio.
Bellimio.
Yep. And so, you know, I've been coming to speak to you about how King County has their...
Excuse me, would you give your city of residence?
Definitely. So I'm with StandUP-America. Our address is P.O. Box 4222, Seattle, Washington 98104. And my name is Sam Bellimio. So I'm coming to speak to you today because I've been having a conversation with the with the King County Council, trying to get them to open up their committees, and I've been asking you to help me in that dialogue as well. And I was wondering, did any of you contact them, or any of you guys trying to do this on behalf of the citizens? This is important because we as citizens don't have the instrument we created anymore. We have bureaucrats in office that don't know how to move on behalf of the citizens. You're afraid to rock the boat because that boat gives you a nice position, gives you a prestige in the community. So you don't want to rock the boat with the people who put you in here. But you know, we need you guys to start doing something and work on behalf of the citizens, because you were once citizens before you became bureaucrats. We need you to start doing things as telling King County Council that your committee should be open to all citizens. You know, Pierce County actually has a citizen forum on every meeting where citizens can openly address them about issues that they're concerned with. It's in their charter to require it. And on top of that, they're required to hold their council meetings.
Excuse me, Mr. Zimmerman.
He's not faced.
I need you to sit down and not interrupt.
All right, so exactly. I'll address that in a second, Alex. So they hold their meetings in their districts. So King County has 9 districts, and they hold all their meetings during work hours. By Pierce County's charter, they're supposed to hold off work hours and one in each district, so that way citizens can participate. King County doesn't do this. And I see this little trick you're doing with the camera. I don't know. I know my ass looks good, but I wish my face would be shown, because, you know, this is trickery. You know, when you show someone and not, it's bad TV. It's you guys are doing this. You have control over this department. Why is it showing the backside of citizens when they speak? Can you have them change it back?
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, Mr. Person.
The idea of audience comment is for you to address the council
Is my
and
time
not
closed?
be on TV. So that's, you need to look this way.
I am.
So our goal is not to have you on camera. Our goal is to have you speak to us.
But you're making it about the camera. You're on TV right now. Your face is being shown while you talk.
I'm a councilman and you're not.
Thank you for showing. This is the problem. I mean, you're exhibiting the issue that we have as citizens, that you're somehow up here. Are they showing me yet? They're somehow up here, and we're down here. I don't get why you guys are manipulating the system to make citizens that stand up and say, hey, we think something's wrong. You're manipulating the system to be like, this guy is an idiot. This guy is nothing. We're just going to show the backside of him the whole time. I watched the video. You show all people who speak.
That's not true, and it doesn't matter. You're not going to control.
Pause my time, please.
Well, it's not about pausing your time. If you don't have something constructive to address the council with, then you should just go ahead and sit down.
But I do, and if you're going to interrupt me, please pause my time, because you give me 5 minutes, and by you talking, you're taking away that 5 minutes. You're not giving me equal rights to speak. You know, you're again, it's another trick used by the Nazis or the communists to control the dialogue. Look, we're inside the rules. What's that? I'm comparing a government body that acts on behalf of their self-interest and not the citizens' interest. I'm talking about how if everyone says my city's doing good and my city's doing good, my county's doing good, my county's doing good, my state's doing good, my state's doing good, who's doing wrong when we had a recession in 2008? Do you guys even remember that happened? This is what I'm talking about. And you guys showing the backside of me, it's very true. I've been watching your videos. It's not like I just came here one day. I understand how your council works. So you guys need to wake up King County and have them work on behalf of us. They need to start holding their meetings in your town, in other towns outside of downtown Seattle, off work hours so citizens can participate, opening up their council meetings so that way citizens can openly address them without threat of arrest, without any threat at all, without their car being towed, without their freedom of speech being infringed upon because you want to interrupt the citizens without pausing their time. And showing the backside of them the whole time they're speaking. I love this. This is substantive to you, the council, because you could change this. I don't know any other TV producer that would show at the room full when the speaker's speaking. Do they do that with Obama? The whole time he's speaking, they just show the crowd? They don't even show him speaking at all. I'm here to present to you what my issues are, and you're doing image trickery, you know, showing the backside of a citizen while he speaks. I can finish the last 2 minutes or a minute I have left just to talk about how ridiculous this is. I asked, why did they do this? And it was told. I was told to do that. So it was openly admitted that they were told not to show my face. Why? Because my sign, should I hold my sign up this way? The way it's on TV, you think that's why I want it? It's down by the side. I don't want anyone to see it. I wanted to speak to you. You guys are just showing the backside of me to make a mockery of this whole process.
Are you trying to speak to the camera, or are you speaking to the council?
I thought I was speaking to you.
Well, if you're speaking to us, we're looking at you and we're listening.
I'm speaking to you, but
We're listening to you for 5 minutes every week.
every week.
Well, I don't understand what you're complaining about.
I'm complaining because because the camera is used for the citizens. Okay, yes, okay. This is supposed to be documented records of the council meeting, right? So yeah, I want to be documented.
You are being documented.
Yeah, the backside of me is being documented. That's the problem. You guys could change it. You could stop it right now, and none of you want to do it because it's a game to you. This whole process is a game to you. You're bureaucrats. You don't work on behalf of the citizens. I actually thought when I came down here, I'd have an ear that would listen to my concerns. Instead, what I found is a bunch of the same thing, the same aristocrats that run every other county council. I mean. You guys are the same. You're stuck in a process. You can't stand up and wake up. And
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, Mr. Corman.
Well, you know, I didn't know anything about the camera. I still don't.
Did I just found out.
But I was going to say, you know, we do have public access TV, and you do get access.
My goal isn't to get.
I mean, I don't think our ratings are necessarily any better than public access.
I know, exactly.
You could reserve a half hour and bring everybody on and get in any position with any camera angles that you choose. And in effect, this is sort of our equivalent of public access to talk about us doing the business of the city of Renton.
Mm-hmm. And so when the speaker's up here, they get the camera, right?
Well, the challenge is that, I mean, what you're doing week after week is starting to threaten our ability to do the business of the city of Renton, because we have other speakers that want to talk to us about Renton city activities. And, you know, you want to come and complain about the King County Council. I think a good way to do that would be on public access TV.
But I'm not complaining. I'm asking you to do something. You have the authority. We bestowed upon you the responsibility, and you're not doing it.
Well, you know, what I was kind of alluding to last time we talked was...
We did?
The county's big place. I can't remember what the population is. A couple million, 1.5 million?
There's 2 million people.
2 million people?
Yep.
So if you came and you said you wanted to speak to Congress, for instance, you wanted to go on the floor of the House of Representatives.
I'm not talking about Congress. I'm talking about our county.
I wouldn't be able to get you access. With a population of 2 million, it's still pretty hard to say, hey, I want to have access to these people every day, because there just wouldn't be enough minutes in the day for everybody to have access. So I had suggested, well, you might try.
You're saying citizens shouldn't have the ability to address their representatives.
I was saying, I think a week or two ago when we talked that of all the battles that I'd like to fight with King County, I'm not sure that that's one of them. I certainly, there's things that the county does that I don't like also.
So when are we going to change it? When can we work together to do that?
Well, I'm just saying that I think going to them and holding up your signs and talking, I don't think that that's going to change their behavior. I mean, the way you influence the behavior is you engage in elections, you could put your own materials out, you can try and influence public opinion.
But they're showing you on TV right now that you're speaking.
Yeah, but the thing is, I could go on public access, or I could do a blog. There's a lot of other ways I can get my face out there, and the same would apply to you.
But it's not to get the face out there. It's because I'm in the dialogue. I'm in this conversation in this room. I should be shown on the TV just as equal as you.
Yeah.
That just shows the blatant disrespect.
The only thing that I'm concerned about is, for 20 years I've been on this council, and I've worked hard to preserve this audience comment. And I have to say that one of the biggest threats right now to the audience comment is having people come and talk about stuff that's not City of Renton business, because pretty soon the council will just decide, well, we're going to have to reduce the number of audience comments because it's just too much time spent on non-city business.
Can I spoke his time come for me?
Yeah, your time is coming.
Yeah, give me 28 seconds.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
If I might, I think Mr. Bellamio, I believe you're still a candidate for the Seattle City Council, am I correct?
I am.
So we do have in our policy, you can read that we do limit the ability in our council meetings for candidates for office.
I never said anything about office. This is so far from Seattle. What are
you
you
a
trying to
candidate
allude
for the
to?
city council
Are you
or
saying
not?
that because I'm running, I can't speak here about?
As a candidate for political office, we do restrict people who are in the middle of their campaigns to come here and use this forum.
I'm not running for, I never even, you're the one who mentioned it. No one at home knows
I am.
that I'm running for city council until you mentioned that. I never brought that up once.
Here in No
Yeah. one votes for Seattle and Renton.
campaigning for something you wanted on TV, so that who knows why you want it on
Are
TV.
you TV?
You're here to address the
Seattle? Are you
council.
shows TV to Seattle?
Okay,
Yeah, it's
Anyway,
not
Mr.
shown
Mayor, I
in
just want to
Seattle.
let you know that Mr. Bellamy is a candidate for the Seattle City Council.
okay. Thank you. Next is Alex
Does that
Zimmerman.
restrict me from speaking?
Yes, your time is up.
No, I mean, because I'm running for
Oh,
council.
not at all.
Hi, guy. My name is Alex Zimmerman, and I'm very happy to spoke with you because half of my life I spent with Soviet Union Empire, in the Soviet Union Communist and KGB. So I give you good news right now, guys. You're more dangerous than Nazi and communist. And I have good experience, and my family have good experience with Gestapo and Nazi. You 1,000 times more dangerous. Communist and Nazi have a constitution. When you go against system, you will be killed. If we have a constitution for 200 years, what is give a chance speak to everybody, give a chance use as freedom of speech, who is this for 200 years. What is we come to your chamber for one particular reason. For example, Mercy Palmer is a present in Dombovsky committee, and he not give us chance speak, zero. You understand? We want talking? No. We don't speak nothing. She sit and see us for many months. Ask her how many times we can speak in transportation committee when we have right speak like a citizen. She never stand up and talk, guys, come on. See, Renton have 5 minutes, you never give a zero. You give to zero to people like we, one talking. So this is good example what is we come to you. We come to you because you involved in this business, in city business. She's in city business. She's a council. Who not protect not only us, she not protect 100,000 people. Because every 100,000 people from Renton can come to her committee, what does she present, and supposed to be speak. This is never happened. Dombovsky block everybody, she nice, quiet, sit down. It's about council business, about city business. You guys, very primitive, because you represent 100,000 people. What is you do now in your conversation, your argument, what is you protect yourself so we go to 77 channel or somebody? Why you don't doing like Nazi did or communists? You know what it means? You have policemen, one your word and I will be in jail forever. Kill me inside like did Nazi or communist KGB. Is this it? It's very simple, guys. You, right now, very close to this. You thinking you only talking? BS? It's not about BS, guys. It's about what has happened in America for last 30 years. One guy, old man, last Monday talk about this, come America back. Are you understand what is you doing? No, you don't understand. You like a zombie. No? Are you zombie? No. You're doing this for particular reason, for survive, for your asses, personal interest. Because when you have a people interest, you talk, guys, more people come, more people talk about everything what is supposed to be. Is good for everybody. Is America about? But you doing something what is not only stupid, it's a pure idiotic. You understand? You defend this territory. Every city who we go and talking, we can talking to dozen city, have limit. You can speak about everything, 3 minutes minimum. Seattle have 2 minutes. For last 2 years, we changed Seattle. 2 years ago, what was come? Seattle don't want talking like you. We changed Seattle right now. Everybody can do this. Right now, King Country Council. When you speak about King Country Councils, very interesting. Gossip 4 times in a row. Chair of council position. Jenny Hack, I live in Bellevue. 15 years, never Republican woman represent East Side, never council, chair of council. Never for 15 years. 300,000 people ignore for 15 years. How is this possible? It's because of you guys. You're very nice. You're very smart. So we right now have system who totally dead. We don't have more constitution. We don't have more government. We have a bunch of mafia, a crook, a bandito who control everything. So for this, you 1,000 times more than dangerous than communist or Nazi. You understand? Because we have a constitution for 200 years. 200 years, how many countries have constitution for 200 years? What does America did? In 200 years ago, American killed all these dirty aristocrats from another country who control Americans. So right now, time for doing same. But you identical like English aristocrat 200 years ago. Because what is you doing right now? You want control power. Who control power? Control money. It's very simple. In absolutely power come to absolutely corruption. This is exactly what has happened in this country. Why we collapsed in 2007? Because it's exactly what has happened. When a bunch of crook control power, control money, put this money in their pocket. 400 people on $10 trillion. Are you know statistic? 400 people on $10 trillion. You know what is mean $10 trillion? It's GDP almost half of Europe. You understand about what I'm talking? It's a ton of money. Is this exactly because each of you, when stand up.
I'm sorry, your time is up.
No, it's 8 seconds I have.
No, your time is up.
What does this mean?
It means your time is up.
Oh, this go to the...
So-
Okay, see you next Monday.
Howard McComber?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes, Ms. Palmer.
since he was addressing me in particular, I want to say that I try really hard to represent the people that elect me, and I think people know that. Last Tuesday, when I walked into the farmer's market, the very first people that saw me wanted to talk about this situation, and everyone at the market wanted to talk about it, and they said, "What are you guys going to do? This is ridiculous that you have to sit through these guys. They're not even from Renton. They don't represent us. We feel so sorry for you." And I mean, I'm not kidding. 5, 6, 7 people approached me about it. I think we're doing what they want. And I do try to represent, I think we all try to represent the people that have elected us, which are the citizens of Renton.
Bravo, you're absolutely bravo. Yeah, how many people talk to you?
Mr. Zimmerman, I want you to be quiet. Okay, you've had your 5 minutes and your time is up. Go ahead, Ms. Palmer.
So I really think that we are doing what we want, and unfortunately, I totally agree with Randy. What's going to happen is the only way, it's going to change how we have audience comment, which we have fought to keep at 5 minutes for our people. Our people don't want to listen to this every Monday night. That's what they were saying to me loud and clear, and I didn't invite it because I wasn't here last Monday. So I just needed to put that out there.
Well, as you know, the council has the authority to decide who and when and how much you're going to listen to, so that's something certainly the council can bring up at any time.